Hey guys, what is going on? It's RC Knockout and I am back with another video. Now if you guys are new to the channel, my name is Nolan and in today's video I have got the cheapest Traxxas Slash Project out with me once again. Now this is going to be the first time testing out the new body, which this right here is the exact same paint scheme as before, just in a different color. So I was running the red, black, and gray body. Now I'm running the blue, black, and gray body. I still think it looks pretty good. Now, this is also going to be the first time testing out these RPM clipless body mount system that I installed last time. And also, this is the body that I shoe-gooed. So, if you look under here, I shoe-gooed this entire body, guys. I definitely got some shoe goo on the outside, so you're going to be able to see that, so it doesn't look the nicest. Let me know in the comments, guys, if you know how to get this stuff off, because I was trying to use some rubbing alcohol and I couldn't get it off. There's probably something else I need to use. Anyhow, guys, the other thing I did was I swapped out the wheels and tires because I was running the ones off of my Traxxas Slash 4x4 Ultimate with the red beadlock, and that just did not go with this body color. It didn't go with the body. So I had to switch it up, and the Badlands, one of those had blown open. So what I decided to do, guys, was I switched the wheels and tires that came off of my Traxxas Slash 4x4 Ultimate, aka the 100-mile-per-hour Traxxas Slash Project. These are the Proline trenchers on the Raid wheels, and I swapped those onto here, and I think they look pretty good. They probably won't hook up as well, just because this tread pattern isn't as aggressive like the knobby Badland tires, but hopefully it'll still hook up better than stock tires. I think it looks real good. Let me know in the comments, what do you guys think? But what I'm gonna do, guys, I'm gonna set this down, show you the process of putting this body on and take it off, and then we're gonna start ripping this thing. I got some ramps up there, and we're gonna eventually start jumping the cheapest Traxxas Slash. This should be a heck of a lot of fun. So let's jump right into it. All right, guys, hopefully I got the camera positioned good enough so you'll be able to see this. I just wanna show you guys the process of removing and reinstalling the body. So this right here is how you actually remove it, using these little radiator fans. So you basically turn them, and there. And then this part right here, you have to slide. And there, it's pretty easy to take off. So basically, guys, it's these little feet pieces right here that turn, and they clip underneath of this. So this is the actual mount that it clips onto. So they basically turn when you turn those radiator fans, and they clip up underneath of this. But it's kind of hard to do, but I think the reason it might be so hard for me to do it is because I have this shoe-gooed body. So the shoe goo and drywall tape added a little bit extra, you know, stuff underneath the body. So I think it's a little bit more difficult to push this body right up against it and actually slip these feet up underneath of this plastic part. So that's the one thing. But I'm gonna show you. You have to basically slide this piece right here right in this slot right here. So right here. I almost have to do it looking at it. So basically underneath like that, I kind of have to look at it because otherwise you just keep on going over it. Like, it's hard to do it otherwise. So right there, it slipped in. I don't know if you guys can see that. Right there. Okay, slipped in. But then this top portion is the difficult part. And the thing I've noticed, and I need to get the feet lined up. Actually, you know what? That time it actually installed pretty easily. So you guys can see how the feet system works up in there. So the feet basically turn and they clip up underneath of that. I don't know if you guys can see that or not. It's very difficult to see. I apologize. I'm just worried how well is it gonna hold up to bashing. I'm a little bit worried about these screws right here coming through. We're just gonna have to see though. It does have these little body saving washers right here. That'll help prevent the screws from pulling through the body, but I'm still a little bit worried that they might. But we will see. So let me throw a 3S pack in this, and then we'll jump right in this video. Let's get started going. Ooh! And the body already came undone. So that's the first test with the clipless body, guys, and RPM does make very flexible stuff. I knew that, so maybe that's why it kind of slipped out from underneath, unfortunately. Maybe I can just push it back up underneath it here. So I was able to get that pushed back under without actually removing it. So what's happening is this front mount right here is flexing. So it's flexing enough where this part can actually slip out. So when you do a straight shot onto the body can slip out from underneath. So that could be a problem going forward, which kind of sucks. But let's go ahead and jump this thing, guys. We'll start off slow. We don't want to break it immediately. The cheapest Traxxas Slash Project has been fairly reliable though. And let's see if I can line it up and actually hit the ramp, or am I gonna miss it? And the body came undone again. Ah, bummer. We gotta get down to it. So twice now this has come off, where when this body gets pushed backwards, so basically the impact from the bumper is pushing the body backwards, which is then pushing it from out underneath the mount, which is very, very disappointing, because that will happen probably every single time I jump it then. Well, let me get put back under and we'll try it again. I can definitely tell you that these trenchers don't hook up as well as the Badlands did. Ooh, we lost the pivot ball. Or the shock actually popped off the pivot ball. Okay, that's no big deal. I'll be able to put that back on real quick. All right, that popped on pretty easily. How about flyby real quick? What do you guys think? Let's take it down that way. We're gonna go ahead, turn around and bring it back this way. Here we go, guys. Whoa, almost rolled it. Crap, gotta go get it. So even with this low center of gravity chassis, this thing still has the tendency to roll on you. Wheelies? This thing will wheelie for days though. I mean, it still handles a lot better than stock. If you had a stock high center of gravity chassis, two-wheel drive Slash, this is night and day better than that. How about launch on cement? It's doing a controlled wheelie and keeping it from snagging that rear bumper, and then it tumbles over itself. Ooh, tipped it again. All right, we're gonna try jumping this thing again and see if the body mount comes undone again. We're gonna go easy to begin with. All right, guys, and here we go. I see a vehicle coming, but let's go ahead, back up, and let's go ahead and try to hit the ramp. I'll probably miss it. And it did it again. I swear it did it before I even it did it in the air. It did it in midair. It didn't even do it when... Gosh. See how much this thing flexes, guys? This flexes forward so much right here. This mount flexes forward so much. And there the front ones came undone too. The rear ones did. It flexes so much that any impact, this basically goes forward and then this can basically spring out from underneath, which sucks. Gosh. That's the issue with flexible plastic. It's a very warm day. It's like 90 degrees out. So you combine a really warm day with super flexible plastic and this is what you get. You know, both the mounts are super flexible. Too flexible might be the issue. So keep that in mind if you're thinking about switching over to this clipless body, that you might have issues. I've jumped it, what, 3 times, and all 3 times it is, the body's come off. So we'll try it again, but it's probably gonna be a constant issue, which is a major bummer. I wonder if I just go super slow up to the ramps, if it's still gonna do it. Because like I said, that last time, it appeared that it did it before, like when I hit the ramp, not even when it hit the ground. So that's pretty bad if it's coming off right when I hit the ramp. We'll try it out nice and slow, and here we go, guys. And just in the air, it came off. That's off. Just the flexing from when this thing goes up in the air, this thing's coming off. You gotta be joking. You gotta be joking with me. That's not gonna work. Let me know if you guys have this body mount and if you've had this issue, how to address it. I mean, what am I gonna have to do? Tape the thing every single time I put it on? It's just slipping out every single time. Let's see, I can probably show you how I can put it back on. There, slipped it back in. That's just too flexible. You can see how easy it comes out. So, popped in. Gosh, this is slightly disappointing, guys. There's no point in having a clipless body if it can't hold up. I was more worried. I didn't know that that would be an issue, the body popping off. I was more worried about the issue of these screws pulling through on the front part of the mount. But I guess we have another issue, which kind of sucks. But guys, if you're liking this video, go ahead, give this video a big thumbs up. I would greatly appreciate it. I put a lot of time and effort into making these videos, so if you could take one quick second, leave this video a thumbs up, I would greatly appreciate it. Also, if you're not subscribed to the channel, please consider doing so, and make sure to tap that notification bell so then you'll be notified when I do come out with new videos, because there's going to be more videos with this machine. It even did it there. That was like, that's as light of a jump as I can do. That's basically as gentle of a jump as I can do, and it still came off. You gotta be joking with me, come on. Let me know, does anybody run this mount for bashing? Because this does not look like this is going to work for me. Not if it's going to come off this easily. I'm pushing out with my fingers, and I can basically just push it to the point where it'll then snap back underneath of there. And there, it's back on. So that mount moves way too much. Both the body one, both the one that's actually mounted to the chassis as well as the one on the body. There's just too much flex with both of them, and that's not going to work. Alright guys, we're going to try jumping this thing again. How about let's do a big one? We already know the body's gonna come off whether I go slow or fast, so let's try a big one. Ready? Here we go. Well, I missed the ramp though. Well, the body came off completely. Let's go down and get to it. At least the shoe-gooed body's holding up pretty well. I did already notice one thing though, guys, just from jumping it like 2 times. That right there already is a crack. I don't know if you guys can see that, but right there, this body already has got a crack in it. That's a major bummer when I spent all this time shoe-gooing the body to already have a crack. This is the first time I've basically used this thing since shoe-gooing the body. And here we go, guys. Will I miss the ramp? Ooh. Hey, the body didn't come all the way off that time. Let's get down to it. That was pretty big though, guys. Give this a thumbs up if you thought that was pretty cool. I mean, that's sending it. That's definitely putting this body to the test, for sure. Yeah, the Badlands hook up better than this, definitely, for sure. But these are probably still better than the stock setup. And let me readjust this ramp and we're gonna hit this again. We're gonna try to do it full speed again. Hey, it's actually upright, and did the body not come off that time? Let's bring it back up here. I have it completely pinned. 2-wheel drive machine struggling for traction. Here we go. Let's try to hit this ramp and not miss it. Actually, I don't know, that time the body might not have come off until it actually hit the ground. So we'll get the body fixed up and we'll jump it again. And here we go. I kind of want to jump it with the body off. Look at those tires fighting for traction, guys. Really fighting for traction. I don't know, I think it's kind of fun to drive it around with the body off, but it's probably not the best thing if you do get in a crash. But I mean, this will kind of protect it. If it lands on the pavement, this will kind of protect this, and it'll kind of protect the battery, the ESC, and the antenna might hit the ground though. That might be the only problem. I'll bend the crap out of the antenna. But let me go back down, grab the body. Let's go ahead and hit this ramp again. We're gonna try to get some big air. Try to line it up. Nice. You guys can see the wear it's doing. This tire right here, you can see how the tire looks in better shape. Look at this one, how it's more worn down. It's because this is the one that more of the power is unloading to. It might just be because one of the bearings is just a little bit not as smooth on this side, or maybe I have this wheel cinched down a little bit more, but for some reason it's unloading more of the power to this wheel. When this thing doesn't have traction, this is the path of least resistance to this wheel for some reason. Don't know why though, but you guys can see that. It's missing all this stuff on that side. It's worn all of that down in the middle. So that That's why these tires aren't going to last very long. I'll have to swap them from front to back or do something if I want these tires to actually last a little while. Alrighty guys, we're good to try this out again. I'm going to stand way back here, but the issue is when I stand further back, then I have more trouble lining up the ramp, and I usually miss. Here goes nothing. Ready? Here we go. Oh! I kind of hit the ramp, but I didn't hit it straight on, unfortunately. I'm going to stand on this right here. Here we go, guys. We're gonna go big this time. Oh no, I missed it. Hey, the RC's still fine. Look how flexible this is. You know, it's just so darn flexible. That's the reason why the body comes off. If stuff's gonna be this flexible, that's not good for the actual mounts. I mean, the mounts probably won't break on hard landings, but the issue is if it's gonna flex that much, where the body's then gonna pop out, that's gonna be a big problem. I don't know what to do. Give me some suggestion, guys, if you know what I can do to actually address this. I'm gonna get back behind it, and hopefully I'll be able to hit it pretty big. It turned off. I wish I would have gotten the landing. I was too far back to capture the landing though. The only thing happened was the body came off and it turned off. Two-wheel drive life. Nice. And here we go. Ooh, pinion I think came off. Pinion or motor move, guys. That might be the end of her. I'm guessing either the pinion came off, guys, or the motor shifted on that landing. Oh well, if you guys enjoyed the video, go ahead, give it a thumbs up. I look forward to seeing you guys in another video. Later. Crap, guys, it was not the pinion. I thought it was the pinion. I looked at it again, and not only did we break the shock, look at the shock. The shock is broken. That heavy-duty drive shaft, the ones that I just bought from Integy, broken. Oh my gosh, that's disappointing. I'm very disappointed now, guys. So the shock's broken. Bummer. It broke. It didn't even break at the joint. It actually just so much force it twisted. You know what, guys? I was sending it pretty high though, so I mean, I would say that's kind of warranted. I should have stopped one time before that, and then it went to broken. Oh well.